Good morning. Please be seated. I am Dr. Karen McCauley, the director of the San Diego State School of Nursing. It is my pleasure to welcome all of our nursing students, along with family and friends, nursing faculty, staff, our clinical agencies, preceptors to the 2024 Honors Nursing Convocation. I can't think of a better way to celebrate Nurses Week as we honor our nursing students who are entering the nursing profession, and those RN to BSN students and master's students who have worked tirelessly to advance their education. I would like to welcome Dean Steve Hooker and Associate Dean Allison Abel of the College of Health and Human Services, and all of our distinguished guests that are on the podium that are going to be giving out awards today. I'd like to invite Dr. Hooker up to the microphone to address our students, and I do want everyone to give him a round of applause because this is his last ceremony and we are really sad as he retires.
Thank you, Karen. I don't have any scripted remarks, so, but there is a trap door underneath me in case I get off track, and I'll just disappear and we'll move on with the ceremony. On my first day of work at San Diego State, my late wife was at home waiting for the moving van to show up. The only thing that she had to sit on was a little beach chair that I bought her at CVS. She was doing some paperwork, and there was papers scattered around the floor near the chair, and when she got up to go do something, she stepped on a piece of paper, slipped and fell, and broke her hip. Took her to the ER at Sharp Grossmont Hospital, and I got a call while I was here on campus as to what happened, and I got there and got shuttled into the room where she was being attended to, and the first person I ran into was a nurse who was one of our alum. And I knew that it wasn't by coincidence. And I felt at peace, and I felt confidence that my wife was going to be cared for appropriately by her and others. Over the next several months, Cindy had many difficulties, health-wise. She was an inpatient, she was in transition care, she got home health care. And there were many other nursing alum that I ran into during those circumstances. And some of them were very serious circumstances, but she received wonderful, skilled, compassionate care. And I was so impressed that after Cindy passed away, I established a memorial scholarship in her name, and one nursing student each year receives that scholarship. 2 this year. Thanks. And then fast forward, Cindy passed away in early 2020, but fast forward, and I got remarried to another wonderful woman. And about 3 months ago, at Kaiser Zion, she had total knee replacement. And in the pre-op suite, you know, when she got settled and they allowed me to come in to be with her before she went into surgery, she was being attended to by a nurse, and I just said, "Hey, where'd you get your training?" She said, "San Diego State." And I said, "How long ago?" She said, "About 9 or 10 years ago." And I said, "Are you interested in teaching?" But again, it was just so comforting to be in the presence of those that have been so beautifully prepared to be a nurse from our wonderful program. And I've told the students before at white coat ceremonies, and even when I go out to out-of-state recruitment endeavors of students interested in coming to San Diego State, I don't even have to know you to know of your character. I know that you want to help people. I know that you want to make a difference. And by what I've seen with those that have come through our program, you will make a difference in people's lives. Not only your patients, but the lives of the family and friends that love those people. I've had that personal experience, and I know many of you have as well. So to the parents and family and friends and spouses, partners of these wonderful students who are graduating, you have done a wonderful job in building within them a character that will benefit them from beyond San Diego State. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to our students. I mean, I don't necessarily want to be a high consumer of healthcare in the future, but I'm certainly sure that I will, and I hope that I run into one of you when I'm out there consuming that healthcare, and we can celebrate what you've experienced here and what you're able to do in your profession. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dean Hooker, and I hope you realize the impact that you have made on the nursing school over the last 3 years since I've been the director, the growth, the expansion, and the support and advocacy for our program throughout the entire university. SDSU president knows exactly who I am and what our programs do here in Imperial County. I can't thank you enough for your collaboration and your friendship. Some of our students here today will be recognized with special awards they have earned by distinguishing themselves in various ways as they pursued their nursing education. All of the students graduating with a bachelor's degree will be pinned by individuals who have made a difference somehow in these graduate lives. Pinning is a time-honored tradition in nursing, and the SDSU pin has been worn by proud graduates for over 70 years. Master's degree graduates will be presented with their master's hoods. Before we proceed with awarding honors and pins and hoods for the graduates, I would like to introduce Sunny Diaz, the School of Nursing faculty member chosen to address the students. Dr. Diaz.
Thank you so much, Dr. McCauley. The students have asked me to speak here for just a few minutes today to talk with you, their loved ones, family and support people about the journey that they've been on and the adventure they're about to embark on. While I don't want to rehash the path that has brought them here or how their senior year started with a hurricane, I would like to ask you, family, friends, and support people to turn your attention to the center of the room. In front of you sits this future of nursing. They have done the work, passed the test, applied themselves, and completed the clinical hours to be sitting here, ready to start their adventure as nurses. They can all tell you this is normal for me. They have become the tangible expression of caring. They understand that being a nurse is more than following doctor's orders, passing meds, changing linens, titrating drips, or completing the numerous other interventions that fall into our scope. The ability to blend the art and science of nursing into their own individual presentation, to identify that they want to and they can make a positive impact on their patients and their patients' families' lives, from helping to bring life into this world to transitioning to a dignified death and all of the places in between. To be that gentle, present hand on a shoulder and the loudest cheerleader when their patient walks down the hall for the first time. To critically think through their assessments and to advocate for their patients. To care for themselves just as they would their patients. To seek support and intervene, even on themselves. And truly, so much more. Your support and encouragement has helped get them here, and I know for that they are thankful. Which brings me to why we are here today. I often say, when you tell the universe you want to be a nurse, the universe says, "Oh yeah?" And today, students, you get to answer that "oh yeah" with a resounding yes. Each of you will walk across the stage to be pinned by your support persons, cheerleaders, and loved ones. With ties back to the Maltese crosses worn by the Crusaders, nursing pins have been used to recognize those who have the training, education, and expertise needed to care for people in any area, from the front lines to the hospital to the community around them. Over time, nursing pins have transitioned to signify completion of your nursing education and your preparation for service, a marker of the end of one journey and the beginning of the next. I want to encourage you to add one more meaning to the pin being placed on you today. This pin is a physical reminder, a reminder that you are a human caring for a human, often at the worst moment in their lives. A reminder that it is okay to ask for help. It is okay not to know the answer, that you will never do this nursing thing alone, and that it is okay to take care. A reminder that it is okay to not be okay, and it is okay to care for yourself too. A reminder that you are human first and nurse second. Students, this is your beginning. I stand here today with the utmost gratitude for being the small pit stop on your journey into nursing. And I am so proud to call you my colleagues. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see everything you do.
Thank you, Professor Diaz. I'm choked up myself, so thank you. Now I would like to invite our stellar graduate student to address their classmates, Savannah Sinke.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for being here today. My name is Savannah Sinke, and I'm honored to be speaking on behalf of my fellow graduate students. It has not been an easy road, and all of us took different paths to get here, but it has been a privilege to learn alongside this inspiring group of individuals. I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say thank you to our families, friends, and faculty members for all of your support and encouragement along the way. We couldn't have done it without you, and we are so grateful for you being here today to celebrate this great accomplishment with us. This is a full circle moment for me. I stood on this exact stage 7 years ago when I graduated with my bachelor's of nursing from San Diego State. I remember the feelings of excitement, nerves, and anticipation as I stood on the precipice of my career. I share similar feelings here today. I didn't know at that time where nursing would take me, but I had always hoped to become a nurse practitioner one day in order to have an even greater impact on my patients. And today that dream is coming true. If you ask me, life is a series of choices. In the moment, they may seem small or insignificant, but day in and day out, those choices determine the courses of our lives. We all chose this profession, and because of that choice, we were all standing on the front lines when the COVID-19 pandemic hit. We faced uncertainty, fear, frustration, and heartache, but we chose to show up day in and day out and do our best to care for our patients in those trying times. We could have given up, chosen a different path, and I don't think anyone would have blamed us if we did. But we didn't. We doubled down, we persevered, we chose to continue on this path, to further our education, to show up for our patients, to make a difference in our community. This choice that we all made speaks volumes about the character and the potential of the graduates in this room today. It is truly a gift to be an advanced practice nurse. We are in a unique position to provide medical care for our patients with the compassion and understanding that only nurses possess. Our population is aging at a faster rate than ever before, and our world needs the right providers at the right time. I hope together we can be those providers as adult gerontology nurse practitioners, nurse leaders, and clinical nurse specialists. We are poised to have a powerful impact on our community as a whole. I know as nurses, most of us are type A planners who are always looking ahead to the future, but I would like us all to pause today to take a moment to soak up the great achievement we have all just accomplished. Let's be proud of all of the hard work and dedication we have put in to be here today. I am so proud of us, and I cannot wait to see what everyone in this room accomplishes in the future. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Savannah. Please stay on stage. We would like to present you with the Graduate Academic Excellence Award. It is presented to the graduate student with the highest GPA of all graduate students. Congratulations, Savannah. And now I would like to invite the valedictorians of the undergraduate class up as they'll each provide a small speech. Julianne Diaz, Madeline Guerrera, Sarah Herman, Rachel Hua, Gloria Ein, Julia Cesar Jimenez, Antonio Musoka, and Christopher Ng.
Welcome, family, friends, faculty, and of course, the spring 2024 and December 2023 School of Nursing graduates. To begin, we'd like to first take a moment to recognize the School of Nursing's leadership, clinical instructors, and professors. Thank you all for your mentorship, your expertise, and dedication towards preparing us for the nursing profession. To our family and friends, thank you for supporting us when it mattered most. In some of our lowest points of stress and self-doubt, you were there to uplift our spirits, and for that, we are eternally grateful.
Now to our graduating seniors. Take a moment to appreciate your own strength and perseverance that has driven you to this point in your nursing journey. You should all be very proud of yourselves for this achievement and for the adversity that you have overcome these past few years. From the moment we began nursing school, we had already accomplished something great. Out of the thousands of applicants, we were all part of the small percentage that earned admission into this nursing program. For many of us, the acceptance was both exciting and daunting, as it turned the thought of facing one of the greatest challenges of our lives thus far into a reality.
In addition to entering the rigor of nursing school, our journey also began during the pandemic, with an abrupt switch from in-person to virtual classes. Nevertheless, we adapted to the constantly changing guidelines to make the most of our education. Once we were back in the classroom, we were hit hard with pathophysiology, pharmacology, and our first set of skills labs. At the time, even the simplest of nursing tasks, like taking vital signs, seemed intimidating. After putting in countless of hours to achieve proficiency and excellence, these same skills are now second nature to us.
Our journey then continued outside of the classroom in the clinical setting. Throughout the last few years, we all completed about 900 hours in our rotations, as well as perhaps hundreds more from externships, volunteering, or jobs outside of school. We helped care for patients at every stage of life, from newborns in their very first moments, to older adults in their final days, to critically ill patients needing life-saving interventions. Any and all of these experiences are no small thing, and we all walk out of this program with a new lens on life that is likely very different from what most people will ever see or understand.
We have already proven that we are not only capable, but also determined and devoted to this career. Not only can we reflect on everything that we have accomplished and overcome, but we can also acknowledge the patients who we have impacted along the way. Even if a patient doesn't remember your name or what you looked like, they will remember the way that you made them feel. Nursing is not just a profession, it is a calling to serve, support, and advocate for those during their most vulnerable times. Our experiences have prepared us for this, shaping us into qualified, compassionate individuals, ready to take on the responsibility that comes with the title of registered nurse.
Now, here we are at graduation and ready to begin our nursing careers. Some of us may have already started. Shout out to the December grads. As we take our next steps forward, each of our paths will be unique and exciting. Whether you work in med-surg, pediatrics, ED, ICU, or women's health, there will always be a role for you to fill. Some of us may pursue travel nursing one day, become professors, or even work at Disneyland. No matter where you begin your nursing careers, always remember that there are countless opportunities to grow, change specialties, and branch out.
Sorry, I'm kind of scared if I make mistakes, please. Okay, so by choosing nursing, we have committed to a career that is emotionally rewarding, but personally very, very challenging. And so it's very important that we take time to prioritize taking care of ourselves. And so for me, personally, ever since nursing school stopped, one of my outlets has been taking the time to read books to kind of help me escape from the stresses of nursing. One of my most recent favorites has been reading Winnie the Pooh, and as I reached the end of the book, there was a quote that really spoke about our journey. And so it goes, "And so they went off together, but wherever they go, and whatever happens to them on the way, in that enchanted place on top of the forest, a little boy and his bear will always be playing." As registered nurses, we will constantly put others first, but we cannot forget ourselves. So continue to find the inner enchanted forest, continue to play, and remain connected to the people who bring you joy.
We have all dedicated a tremendous amount of time and effort to learn the art and science of nursing over these past 4 years. Now it is time to put all of our hard work into practice and step into the role of new grad nurses. This will be an exciting yet overwhelming time, and we may even have imposter syndrome at times. As Professor Diaz always says, we are humans taking care of humans. So we should always be gentle to ourselves, patient, and give ourselves grace. We have the support of our families, friends, coworkers, mentors, and each other. Always remember that you are never truly alone. We will grow, we will improve, and we will save lives. Congratulations, graduating class of 2024. We made it.
Thank you. Valedictorians, please stay on the stage. We would like to present you with the Overall Achievement Award that is presented to the undergraduate students with the highest cumulative GPA earned in all coursework for the bachelor's degree in nursing. Congratulations. I know Angela Cabela is not here today. However, I'd like to award Juliana Diaz. There you are. Congratulations. Madeline Guerrera. Congratulations. Sarah Herman. Congratulations. Rachel Hua. Congratulations. Gloria Ein. Congratulations. Julius Menes. Antonia Musako. Congratulations. And last but not least, Christopher Ng. Congratulations. Okay, don't leave. The third academic award for achievement in nursing goes to the baccalaureate graduates who have received the highest grade point average in nursing courses. This award will be presented to several of our graduate nursing, to our nursing students this year. We have 11 students with a 4.0 GPA in nursing courses. Again, Angela Cavilla, Juliana Diaz, Madeline Guerrera, Sarah Herman, Rachel Hua, Gloria M., Julio Cesar Jimenez, Antonio Musoka, Christopher Ng, Samantha Andrade. Oh, she's here. Come on up. Stephanie Ann Kawadwijada. Hopefully I said that right. Anthea Hannah Chow. Amber Fletcher. Jesse Jung. Vincio Kim. Emily Pease is not here. Sarah Street. And Haley Wilhelm. Sunny has an award for each of you. Congratulations to all of you. I don't know that we've ever had this many with very challenging program. So congratulations to all of you. And side, Professor. Excellent. Big round of applause for these wonderful students. I think we need a bigger stage. Now I'd like to invite Doreen Casuto to the stage to present the Rehab Care Coordination RCC Community Leadership Award to one of our leadership students and to one of our RN to BSN students.
My name is Doreen Casuto, and I'm the president and founder of a company by the name of Rehabilitation Care Coordination. Since 1989, we've been the Southern California premier place for case management and life care planning, which talks about testifying in court as an expert witness. And we primarily serve catastrophic injuries, but also individuals who have had major changes in their lives. We've also been a proud partner with San Diego State since 2016. And tonight I'm proud to announce the winners of the RCC Nursing Leadership Award. My nursing career was unique in the fact that I thought I was going to be a PT and then eventually decided to be an RN, and was one of the first nursing students at American University. It was a hospital-based program, and we were the first class as BSN. As such, we were a little rowdy. I was also 1970, so that was a bad year anyway. And during that year, we didn't believe in caps. We felt that people should recognize us as a nurse by the care we gave, not what we wore. Whether it was white or blue didn't really matter, but it was the care that we gave. I stand before you having gone from bedside to public health nursing, to become a rehab specialist, an educator, a director of physical rehab nursing here in town, and the owner of a business that has been thriving for 35 years. As you go into your nursing career, I encourage you to look around. You are not tied into one particular area. You do not need to be in a hospital. You do not have to be in a nursing home. You can be anything that you want to be. It just means that you have to build on the knowledge that you got with a wonderful school such as San Diego State. You have the tools, and now it's time to open your eyes and look around. See what you need to get initially, and then go ahead. Starting my business happened because on Cinco de Mayo in 1989, 21 nursing directors at a local hospital were laid off. And we were all told that we were valuable, but they wanted to get rid of one layer of nursing directors. And all of us turned around and said, well, what are we going to do? And I met a nursing aide who said to me, when a door closes in your face, you need to find a window or another door. And that's exactly what I did. I went around and did some consulting work, and then found out that the thing I hated the most in nursing, which was nursing care plans, that I would get a chance to do that, but do that in the law profession. So become a nurse, rehab nurse who prepares life care plans for patients using the nursing process. So I do that on a daily basis. So I wasn't happy with my roles in different areas, whether I was in a public health or et cetera. I always wanted to do something more for the community, and I did. I remember in rehab, the first thing that said to me that there's more in the community than I needed to do was having to put a 17-year-old spinal cord injury boy into a nursing home where the average age was 70 years old. So I decided I would develop an apartment complex for people with disabilities, and I did in Columbus, Ohio, and it's still standing. But then I decided that I needed to do a little bit more, and I had an opportunity to work with somebody who was one of the professors here, Dorothy Zirkle. She was a good friend. She worked on my unit, initially as an LVN and then as a nurse, and then went on to do a variety of things. And she and I decided that we weren't happy with things, and we decided that we would set up some kind of community scholarship program. And so that's what I've been doing since 2016. And we celebrate those of you that have taken the time to really give back to the community, and that's how we decide on this. The first winner joined San Diego State as a cross enroller. She started the bachelor's program while completing an ADN program at Southwest Community College. If that wasn't enough, she was also working as a CNA and taking a full course load while serving the community in a number of capacities. She was vice president of the San Diego Roaring Lions, in addition to volunteering with the National Holistic Nurses Association, Sharp Healthcare, and the Philippine Nurses Association of San Diego. Her focus throughout has been on human connection, holistic nursing, and cultural sensitivity with her patients. With her graduation today and a full-time RN position already secured, her colleagues and professors believe she has the potential to make a meaningful contribution to the healthcare profession. The winner of the RCC Leadership Award is Emily Hagog. She's not here. Okay. The second winner was nominated by the faculty members after seeing her responsible nature and her strong sense of accountability in education. In addition to her excellent work in the classroom, her evidence-based practice project won applause from her professors as it attempted to standardize the teach-back method. The purpose of this was to improve scores related to medication side effects by enhancing staff, nurse medication knowledge, and side effects. This included her providing education and tips on how instrumental the nurse's role in education is on a daily basis to the healthcare system. Her professors believe she's well on her way to become a major contributor in both the nursing and educational fields. The winner of the RCC Nursing Leadership Award is Michelle Padilla. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Doreen. We really appreciate your ongoing support of the School of Nursing and our students. When we opened the program, our pre-licensure program in Imperial County just recently, and I was speaking to Doreen and her son Lauren, we had a wonderful lunch together about launching another program in Imperial Valley, and both Doreen and Lauren said, you know, we're in, let's provide leadership awards in Imperial County too. So we really appreciate all of the support that you have given to us and the School of Nursing on both campuses. Next, I would like to ask Dr. Michael Gates, Associate Director of the School of Nursing, to come forward and present the Undergraduate Student Awards and the Gamma Gamma and Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society. Dr. Gates?
Okay, I think we're ready. I always feel like Albus Dumbledore up here now with my gown. I have the pleasure of announcing a bunch of great awards that we give our students. And this first one is the Outstanding Student Award. And this award recognizes the students who have demonstrated not only high academic achievement, also clinical excellence, and then active community involvement. And we're stressing the two students today. We have Nina Go and Antonio Musako. We'll get one with both of them. We'll get one with just Antonio. I want to be the center of the next award is the Personal and Professional Development Award. This award recognizes the student who has shown the ability to overcome adversity while still achieving high academic achievement and demonstrating strong professional ethics. And this award goes to Alexandra Wigdale. You want me to go? The next award is the Clinical Achievement Award. This award recognizes the person who you would want to take care of your loved ones. And the winner of this is Philip Hall. The next presentation is of just recognizing the people that were inducted into our Nursing Honor Society, Gamma Gamma. They'll wear these nice lavender and white honor cords. So this is, I want to recognize those students that were inducted in the fall at our induction ceremony. I just want to tell a little bit about Sigma Theta Tau, what it is, and why it's an important organization, just like a lot of professional organizations that you as nurses should always think about joining to maintain those ties and really advance your education. Sigma Theta Tau is the only international nursing honor society and has over 130,000 members worldwide and covers 95 countries. This honor society supports learning, lifelong learning, knowledge, professional development of nurses committed to making a difference in health worldwide. So all of those who are members of Sigma Theta Tau and were inducted in the fall and are sporting your lavender, and if you haven't picked up your lavender cord, they're still in the nursing office, but please stand up and be recognized.
Thank you, Dr. Gates. The Army ROTC program sponsors a leadership award for one of our graduates. We are proud of our Army ROTC for recognizing one of our students' excellence in leadership. This award will be presented by Lieutenant Colonel Josh Sider.
Good morning. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Josh Sider. I'm the Professor of Military Science here at San Diego State University. It's an honor to be here with you all today. Today I'm here to recognize one future nurse in particular for their leadership. Cameron Lindsay Hewitt has been selected as the recipient of the Army Nurse Leadership Award. Sure. This is for his leadership in groups and for being influential among his peers. Congratulations, Cameron.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel. Now we recognize our VA STEP program. SDSU School of Nursing has been participating in a collaborative partnership with VA San Diego Healthcare. The partnership offers expanded learning opportunities for their students who participate. The students who have participated in the VA Step Up program are Jacqueline Caulfield, please come up, Christopher Ng, and Sarah Street. Jacqueline? Sarah? Jacqueline? Congratulations. And Christopher. At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Judy Dye, Concentration Chair for the School of Nursing, and Professor Angie Benke to come forward and present the Graduate Student Awards.
Good morning. In addition to the Graduate Student Award for Academic Excellence that was already announced, the graduate faculty also selects students for awards who excel in other areas. This year, we have selected 2 students to receive the Graduate Student Award for Excellence in Clinical Practice. Both of these recipients are graduating from our APRN, Advanced Practice of Nursing of Adults and Elderly concentration. The first recipient of this award is Amanda Gogna. Amanda has demonstrated the highest level of dedication to learning, resulting in her achievement of earning her master's degree. She maintained academic excellence and displayed outstanding performance in her clinical nurse specialist and nurse practitioner rotations. She also is at the same time working as a nurse caring for patients in acute care settings. So our faculty are extremely proud to have contributed to her educations. Congratulations, Amanda. The second recipient of this award is Morgan Knudsen. As a student in the Advanced Practice Nursing program, Morgan consistently excelled clinically in all her rotations. She's not afraid to question her preceptors, and her ability to synthesize information is outstanding. Morgan is an example of an advanced practice role model with great caring and empathy to those she serves and works with. She has proven to be an outstanding clinician. We are proud to have contributed to her education and wish her well as she starts her next adventure in nursing. Congratulations, Morgan. Our next set of awards are recipients that are graduating from our Leadership in Healthcare Systems program. The recipient for the Excellence in Research Award goes to Trevor Smith. Trevor was nominated and selected for this research award due to his scholarly project, which focused on reducing contrast-induced acute kidney injury after cardiac procedures by using hydration therapy. As a result of Trevor's efforts and the implementation of this change project, an approved IV fluid protocol was standardized and implemented in the pre-op and post-operative phases of care. After implementation, there was a 2.67% decrease in acute kidney injury rates. We look forward to hearing updates about the impact of your project and the future, and support you as you continue to build your leadership skills. Congratulations. There you go. Trevor. Okay, for our Excellence in Administrative Practicum, this also goes to one of our leadership graduates. This award goes to Arjo Gutierrez. Arjo is a transformational nurse leader who has developed her own unique set of leadership skills. She's being uniquely recognized for engagement and reflection during her practicum assignments, as well as analyzing and reflecting on her observations of nurse leaders throughout the community. Her strong understanding of clinical aspects of nursing and desire to improve lives of those placed under their care has been evident in her approach to her leadership theory development and practicum experiences. Arjo, you're uniquely positioned to continue driving change in your organization and improving patient outcomes. Congratulations. Thank you. At this time, I will call to the stage, or my colleague will be calling to the stage, or my partner in crime, as you all know, will be calling to stage each of our graduating graduate students to be presented with their master's hood. These students are graduating from one of two concentrations: Advanced Practice Nursing of Adults and Elderly, and also our Nursing Leadership in Healthcare Systems students. So I believe we will start off with the Advanced Practice Nursing. I will be hooding the students, and Professor Angela Benke will be calling out the names.
Mia Kyla Cornell. Hannah Dampierre. Rebecca Garcia. Amanda Gogna. Allison Gieb. Claire Hoffman. Shannon Hunter. Morgan Knudsen. Jenny Liu. Alana Lucas. Wade Miller. Lindsay Richardson. Sheila Marie Rivera. Maggie Searson. Savannah Sinke. Jordan Smith. Riza Ann Valle. Vanessa Wickham. And those are the NP students. So now we're moving on to the leadership students. Michelle Badillo. Veronica Bricio.
Go Scripps Shiley.
Arjo Gutierrez Pison. Zena Heisel. Denise Lozares. Trevor Smith. Hannah Taylor. And last but not least, we have Casey Wass.
Thank you, and congratulations to all the graduate students. Now it's time to present each of our RN to BSN students and undergraduate BSN students with their pin. The RN to BSN students will be announced first, followed by our undergraduate BSN students. They will be introduced by Dr. Michael Gates, Associate Director of the School of Nursing. Dr. Gates?
And I'm going to apologize up front if I get any of the names wrong. I'm going to try my best. See how it goes. So the RN to BSN students are first. The first student is Brandy Burdick. She's graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by Professor Sandalyn Thomas. Kayla Callison Roca is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Nathan and Sheila Roca. Sydney Mason is being pinned by her father, Brian Leda. So now, now we're on to our traditional students. Okay, good. I was like, okay. All right. So our first traditional student, Sophie Alberg, is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Karen and Lee Shelberg. Nope. Great. Lindsay Allgaier is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by Robert Allgaier. Samantha Andrade is being pinned by her father, Eric Andrade. Okay, this is the name that I've been fearing all morning. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Stephanie Ariana Ankawijaya. Oh, I was so happy that I got her name. She is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by Colleen Habcon and Michael Tanigo. Oh. Caitlin Arjona is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her mother, Frances, and her father, Freddie. Alvin Au is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his mother, Bin Tu Au, and his father, Tuan Au. Brianna Banola is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her parents, Faye and Barry Banola. Joanny Byron is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her parents, Gilbert Edzia and Milagros Byron. Jolie Bainches is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her grandmothers, Carolyn Nez and Henny Benches. Sarah Bello is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her parents, Mark and Jennifer Bello. Cody Brown is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by Kelly Brown. Jonathan Ross Cabalas is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his parents, Narissa and Gerardo Cabalas. Jacqueline Caulfield is being pinned by her parents, Gretchen and Joseph Caulfield. Angela Cavilla is graduating with highest honors. Oh. Did I miss somebody? Oh. Katrina Chang is being pinned by her sister Erica Chang. Tracy Cheung is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her parents James and Elaine Cheung. Brian Chio is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his parents Alfonso and Chio and Sue Wong. Hannah Kalani Chow is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Davy and Lillian Chow. Kyle Chung is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by his mother, Hannah Chung. Gardenia Kobian is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Hugo and Armida Kobian. Jason Cole is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by his parents, Michelle and Ron Cole. Genevieve Angeline Bautista Cunanan is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her preceptor from Sharp Grossmont, Ann Lother, and her mother, Gilda Cunanan. Ramla Dalmar is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her cousins, Ikran and Zainab. Hannah Danielson is being pinned by Beth Danielson. Kirsten Angela Turla Dario is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by Maria Dario. Isabella Davis is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by Lisa and Anthony Lawson. Julianne Evelyn Diaz is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Patty and Paul Diaz. Kevin Doe is being pinned by his mother, Trang Ha, and his cousin, Amy Nguyen. Congratulations, David. Kendall Joe Eaton is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Karen and Church Eaton. Congratulations. I'm always going to say it. Mia or Maya? Mia Factora is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Jason and Sophia Factora. Alexandra Ferrari is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her boyfriend, Sebastian Palmer, and her best friend, Samantha Hoff. Amber Fletcher is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Tammy and Norm Fletcher. Celine Fung is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Tiffany No and Willie Fung. Lucas Garcia is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by Anthony Garcia and Jacinta Garcia. Pooja George is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Ashwati and Stephen George. Michelle Marie Hernade is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her parents, Sheila and John Hernade. Ashley Ginquitti is being pinned by her parents, Michael and Geraldine Ginquitti. Nina Isabel Go, our outgoing SNA president, is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, both BSN and RNs, Ioni and Nixon Go. Keep it in the family. Alexis Goebel is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her mother, Jennifer Goebel. Amanda Gonzalez is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Adriana and Robert Gonzalez. Tyler Gore is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by Charlotte M. Madeline Eve Guerra is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by Bethany Guerra. Johan Gutierrez is being pinned by his mother, Cheryl Gutierrez. Philip Hall is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his mentors and fellow nurse, Ed Veraska and Diane Heffelfinger. Taylor Henry is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his wife, Shelby Henry, and his mentor and preceptor, Tiffany Dorman. Sarah Elizabeth Herman is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Jennifer and Scott Herman. Charlotte Hong is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her parents, Siango Hong and Muyong Lim. Rachel Cecilia Hua is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Eric and Maggie Hua. Audrey Huddle is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her parents, Sue Chan Huddle and Joseph Huddle. Charlotte M is being pinned by her mother, Flora Yang. Gloria M is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her sister, Blessing M, and her father, Gideon M. Julius Cesar Jimenez is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his parents, Haley and Julius Jimenez. Jessie Jung is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her friend, Aona Shigemori. Puneet Kaur is being pinned by her parents, Baljit Singh and Surjit Kaur. Kian Kelly is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by Gareth Kelly and Elizabeth Kelly. Alexandra Kemp is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her mother, Candace Lamora, and her sister, Marissa Lamora. Minseo Kim is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Cindy and Peter. Matthew Kwan is being pinned by his friend, Amy Laxon. Kieran Lackey is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her parents, Marlene and Jack Lackey. Amy Laxon is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her mother, Yu Ye, and brother, Leon Laxon, who's also one of our nursing students. Mia Lang is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her parents, Lisa and Rudy Lang. Katie Lau is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her father, Yin Ting Lau, and her cousin, Andy Su. Whitney Amber Lay is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by Heather Lee and Thuan Lee. Lay. Fiona Lee is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her boyfriend, Brian Lee. Lauren Lee is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her parents, Henry and Ella Lee. Yuna Lee, all right, is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her mother, Heejun Young, and father, Young Moon Lee. Francesca Leonardi is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Darcy and Frank Leonardi. Armando Leva is graduating with honors and is being pinned by Oscar and Angel Leva. Cameron Lindsay Hewitt is being pinned by husband Scott Lindsay Hewitt. So our next two are a family affair. We have Ralph Maxino, who is graduating with high honors. He is being pinned by his parents, Rolando and Andal Maxino. And then we have Ryan Maxino, and he's also being pinned by his mother, Annadelle, and Rolando Maxino. And they're not related at all. Tony Mutai is graduating with honors and is being pinned by his mother, Sibi Mutai, and his father, Mutai Huthan Puriel. Christian Mayer is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his mother, Barbara Mayer, and his girlfriend, Vicky Song. Tristan Medina is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her parents, Hang and Michael Medina. Marissa Mendez is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by Teresa and Philip Mendez. Kevin Leon Magote is being pinned by his parents, Sherry and Saude Magote. Ava Mosier is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her grandmother, Mary Falco, and her grandfather, Thomas Mosier. Antonio Musako is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by brother Joseph Musako. Marwa Navroz is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her parents, Amina and Hashim. Christopher Ng is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his friend Jeremy. Brittany Nguyen is being pinned by her mother Kim Ah Lee, or Lei. Ha Nguyen is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Lin and Hu Nguyen. Kingston Nguyen is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his mother, Tracy Nguyen, and brother, Kingsley Nguyen. Via Nguyen is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by friends Thu Huan and Anthu Nguyen. They're going to be up here next year. Gamiel, Ortigoza is being pinned by his parents, Gabrielle and Gemma Ortigoza. Ariko Orujian is being pinned by her mother, Hasmik, and then Foskin, and Dad Foskin. Lindsay Otto is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her mother, Nancy Otto. Angeline Paguia is being pinned by her partner, Michael Ekijan. Daisy Jane Painter is graduating with honors and is being pinned by Kate and David Painter. Hannah Park is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her mother, Hyjin, and sister Jenny. Stephanie Pratt is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her mother, Michelle Pratt. Catherine Reap is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her friends Jenny Benitez and Jumi Seiler. Frederick Rideau is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by his parents Bradley and Katie Johnson. Ethan Rhodes is being pinned by his mother Amanda Rhodes. Jillian Richards is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her grandmother Erlinda Hacker and father Juan Guzman. Christina Rivero is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Marcelo and Milka Rivero. Okay. Aranza. Okay, Aranza Robles is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her brother Carlos Robles. You got it. I didn't. I tried and failed. That's what we all do in nursing, right? We try and then we fail. Isabella Rodriguez is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Tina and John Rodriguez. Via Rodriguez is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her parents, Olivia and Jaime Rodriguez. Christina Roy is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her boyfriend, Victor, and sister, Maggie. Jerome Paulo Salvador is graduating with honors and is being pinned by his parents, Justino and Ivy Salvador. Congratulations. Savannah Shellberg is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Karen and Lee Shellberg. Cheryl Shin is graduating with honors and is being pinned by her parents, Nancy and Vin Shin. Anna Sigwa is being pinned by her parents, Armando and Marilyn Sigwa. Janelle Chulin Sing Song is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Juvelin and Joel Sing Sung. Abigail Slater is graduating with high honors. Congratulations. And is being pinned by her mother, Sandra Didacy, and father, Robbie Slater. Anna Paula Solar Bogard is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by her parents, Mario Solar and Marcella Solar. Quincy Strasilla is being pinned by her mom, Karen Strasilla, and dad, Eric Strasilla. Sarah Street is being pinned by her sister, Ellen Alonzo Street. Madison Tamala is being pinned by her mom, Janelle Tamalela, Janelle Tamalela, and dad, Rob Tamalela. Got it right after the first wrong, but. Natalie Tarantino is graduating with high honors. She is being pinned by her mom, Rebecca Tarantino, and dad, Tony Tarantino. Aliana Isabel Tejidor is being pinned by her mother, Joanne Tejidor. Emily Danielle Tennant is being pinned by her mother, Annalisa Tennant, and her father, Joshua Tennant. Mateo Thompson is graduating with high honors. He's being pinned by his mother and father, Nancy Torres and William Thompson. Are we at? Nagan Tu is being pinned by her mother, Swan Mai, and father, Dung Tu. Brian Tran is graduating with highest honors. He is being pinned by his mom, Naga Lu, and dad, Nijip Tran. Julie Tran is being pinned by her best friend, Selena Jong. Nathan Tran is graduating with highest honors. He is being pinned by his friend Tyler Gore. Eric Truss is being pinned by his mother Diane and father Mark. Natasha Tubig is being pinned by her partner Brandon Nguyen and her mother Jane Lee, or Lay. Zach Vandegrift is graduating with honors. He is being pinned by his sister Carly and brother-in-law Matt Scardeni. And I have hair envy. I have none. He has way too much. Gabriel Michael Soriano Velasco is being pinned by his mother Christina Velasco and father Bernard Velasco. Delaney Wagoner is graduating with honors. She is being pinned by her brother Dawson Wagoner. We're almost there. We're getting close. We're on the W's. Jessica Wang is graduating with highest honors. She is being pinned by her mom, Ping Yi, and dad, Victor Wang. Alex Wigdale is graduating with high honors. She is being pinned by her mom and dad, Brad Wigdale and Susan Wigdale. Haley Wilhelm is graduating with highest honors and is being pinned by mother and father Jody and Mark Wilhelm. Jennifer Wing is graduating with high honors. She is being pinned by her mom and dad, Josie Wing and Johnny Wing. Brandon Wong is graduating with honors. He is being pinned by Caitlin Lee and Gabby Decano, his nursing mentors. Congratulations. Zasha Zuniga is graduating with high honors and is being pinned by her mother and father, Carmela and Diodino Zuniga. And I will give it back to Dr. McCauley.
Thank you, Dr. Gates. We give you an A+. Okay, I would like to offer a few words of wisdom as you embark on your new journey as nurses, advanced practice nurses, and nurse leaders. First of all, and most importantly, delicately nurture the uniqueness of your calling and role as a nurse by humbling yourself to deeply reflect and understand the calling as nurses and how human connection through the spirit and art of caring and the art of our practice contributes to healing. Your words and actions are incredibly powerful. Each of you will, or if you already have, felt the emotional toll of our profession and need to make sure we care for ourselves and each other. Self-care, physical and mental, is essential, so you have the capacity to gracefully give that lending hand, supportive voice, reassuring smile, and occasional or often tear to those we care for. You have been given an incredible blessing of caring for people in the most vulnerable times of living and dying. The education you have received will guide you to care for others with grace, skill, knowledge, humility, and compassion. I promise you, the rewards of your new profession will be returned tenfold by making a difference in somebody's life every day. And not only at work, but in everyday life. As you know, nurses are never off duty. This new way of being and the art of our practice is incredibly powerful and rewarding at the same time. Secondly, I know each of you are here today because of family, friends, mentors, colleagues, faculty who have inspired you and advanced your education, someone who really truly believed in you. Students, please stand and take an opportunity on this very special today to applaud and thank them, whoever they might be. Thank you. Be seated. You have relied on these support systems to get you through school, but to all the family and friends out there, don't think it's over yet. These nurses will still need you after very long shifts, tough days, and share with you the joys of their new career. Now it's time to take this support and education you have received at SDSU and pay it forward to others, especially in our own profession, and to our young nurses. Be gentle with each other, speak up, and have a voice. Because what you have to say is important. Think innovatively, challenge the status quo, be curious, lead by example, and now it's your turn to inspire others to achieve and to come into the nursing profession. Lastly, nourish your calling and commit to lifelong learning. My PIN is 44 years old. I started with an AADN and finished with a PhD. Continue your education, get involved as alumni, precept our students, support our school, contribute to the next generation of nurses, as you will be instrumental in strengthening our profession and the nursing workforce. It's now time to flourish and expand the work you have done here impacting more lives locally and globally. You will all go in different directions, yet our roots remain as one. The foundation of your education is in each other and our institution. The San Diego State University School of Nursing is growing and moving in the direction of excellence in promoting nursing, advanced practice, and research. We will soon have a doctoral program. Be leaders, get involved, and have a voice to advance our profession to be true agents and advocates for safe, competent patient care. This incredible group of students are entering a new world of healthcare overshadowed by the COVID-19 pandemic. The nursing profession needs you. It's a crucial time for our profession to unite, to lead, and direct new ways of providing care. You leave here as graduates of the School of Nursing and enter the healthcare workforce as alumni of San Diego State University, just like all those nurses who took care of Dr. Hooker's wife. We are so proud of what you have accomplished. It is with immense and deep, heartfelt joy that I congratulate all of you on a job well done. Be proud. You have traveled a difficult road and accomplished what you set out to do. I would be remiss if I did not take time to recognize our incredible School of Nursing staff who work tirelessly behind the scenes every single day and to make this wonderful ceremony a success. Okay, Stacy, Elena, Kelly, Rusty, Alma, Tanya, wherever you are, raise your hands. You keep our School of Nursing running, and thank you so much. I'd also like to recognize our amazing School of Nursing faculty. All of you in the audience or on the podium, please stand. We couldn't do it without them. Thank you. They have dedicated their careers to inspiring, mentoring, and educating the future generations of SDSU nursing students. On behalf of San Diego State University School of Nursing, I extend my warmest congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. May your future be filled with boundless opportunities, meaningful experiences, and endless possibilities. I present to you the 2024 graduates of San Diego State School of Nursing. Congratulations. I would ask that the audience remain seated as the students and faculty exit the auditorium. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.